Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This little guy's Popeye, and we are the RC Sailors. Now, normally on our channel, we love showing cool new RC products, and every now and then we bring back an old one to show you how awesome it's holding up. But today we wanted to share something a little bit different with you because we know a lot of people around the world didn't get to experience what we got to experience today.
We live in an area that got 90% totality of the solar eclipse today in the United States.
Now, when we first heard about this, it really didn't spark a lot of interest with us because we didn't
really care.
I don't know. I mean, I like space. I've always liked space and stuff, but I'm not super into it. So.
I guess I didn't realize how rare of an opportunity it was.
Right. And it took us both by surprise. So we were caught off guard, and those goggles that everyone was buying for $1 or $2.
Cardboard glasses.
Yeah. Those sold out where we live, just entirely.
Yeah.
And we noticed they were selling, people had bought them all out, and they were selling them online for like $50, $60.
Yeah. We watched the bids for probably an hour and a half, and all of them were going for 100 plus.
Yes. Plus with the shipping.
With the
That's
shipping.
what I was getting
The shipping was like $50 to $60.
Yeah,
so.
for one pair of these little one. So the point is, what we decided to do was try and make some of our own viewing boxes. And Abby still has them. They are officially NASA approved and good for your diet.
Oh, score.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite cereals. Go ahead and make
Not
fun.
mine.
This is one of my, I love marshmallow cereal, but anyway.
I can see the lights from the lamp.
Yeah, me too.
Can you pull
I can. So we were out front trying to see the eclipse at like 1 o'clock or something. And
1:06 it started.
yeah, and looking through our boxes, and our neighbor came over and he said, "Hey, what are you guys doing with your boxes? I got a welding mask."
He knew about it, but he kind of wanted to see it too through our little perspective.
Yeah, he wanted to look through our thing. So after he saw this, he said, "Come check it out through the welding mask." And we did, and it was cool. But we also wanted, because we're the RC Sailors, we couldn't just do this like a normal person. We had to put a drone in the air.
We thought with 90% totality that it would have gotten way darker. We did notice slight drop in the amount of sunlight.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still clear as day.
Oh yeah.
Like, it didn't even feel like evening time.
So all this footage that you've been watching while we've been talking to really get to the point is our DJI Mavic. This is probably, we've flown it at least like 25 times, maybe more. And we were expecting to see the sunlight dissipate at least 90%. In other words, only have 10% of sunlight left.
That made sense in our heads.
Yeah.
You know, 90% of the sun is blocked. The light should go down 90%, and that wasn't the case.
That was not the case at all.
And what we kind of regretted is this morning, before I went to work, I looked at Nathan and I said, "Do you want to drive down to Western Kentucky today? 4.5, 5 hour drive?" And now we kind of wish we would have.
I know, because we.
But we didn't have the goggles, so I don't know what we would have done.
We could have actually witnessed it and taken off the glasses during the totality. So in other words, if you guys have no idea what this is not going to be a scientific explanation of this at all, but the moon crosses over into the sun's path.
Completely. And it went from western United States all the way down to the East Coast, clear across the whole nation.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
So for Americans, it was a really cool experience. A lot of people got to witness this and just be absolutely astounded. We also saw some like cruise ship.
Royal Caribbean ship. It was a
cool.
really neat experience, and we wanted to get the drone in the air. We had way higher expectations, but just in case you were curious about how it looked and how the horizon looked in different parts of the world, this was us with 90% coverage, and this is what we experienced.
We wanted to share it with you guys.
I hope someone in the complete totality belt put a drone in the air, because I want to see that footage.
Me too. I wanted to see a significant change in the lighting and a beautiful horizon and like maybe a shadow passing over the ground.
Venus and the stars come, and we didn't experience any of that.
Any of it. I mean, you really...
And we were not far from the belt. We really weren't. 90%.
90%.
So.
Yeah, so we just wanted to, like Abby said, this was, if you were curious, what did it look like?
It's really a once in a lifetime, if that, experience.
Yeah.
And we kind of experienced it.
Kind of, yeah.
But it still looked looked really neat from the welding goggles.
Yeah.
The mask is really neat. So in the comment section, leave us a comment and tell us where you were today. If you're in the United States, what part, how much of the eclipse did you get to see with the totality percentage? And were you able to get the solar eclipse glasses? And if you're not in the United States, if you've ever experienced some type of eclipse, tell us about it in the description box below.
It's really cool.
Let us know where you're from.
Last week we were doing the shower, the meteor shower, about a week and a half ago.
It's been
Now we're
crazy
watching
lately.
a solar eclipse. It's very exciting.
It's neat.
Very cool opportunities, and everyone liked talking about the meteor shower. That's why we wanted to share this with you.
We thought you guys would get a kick out of it.
Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll bring the normal RC content back to you tomorrow. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!